So welcome to a retail grocery outlet. Of course, very familiar to most of us today. And of course, the big pain point that most of us want is to get around the queues at checkout. We mentioned as we looked at some of the barcode scanners earlier, the transition from laser and linear to digital scanning. And some of the advantages that we can get there is the performance in either our MP7000 or even some of the performance we're now getting out of our handheld scanners. Here's an example. Number of standard retail barcodes in a tube. So that's just from the handheld scanner put into a presentation mode. Of course, if I'm in a big grocery lane, I'd like to see you try and pack your shopping if the operator's reading that quickly. So of course, no visit to the centre won't be true without finishing at our healthcare area. The traceability of medicines is a hot and important topic these days with the Falsified Medicines Directive coming out. Of course, lots of people are talking about giving the right medicine to the right patient. And of course, we can only supply wrist straps to patients, but also the devices to allow people to pair the two together. So I know whether it be through scanner to a fixed station or through using a medically designed TC51, I can give the nurse or the clinician that confidence that they are prescribing to the right person. So as companies deploy more and more technology, they need to understand where those devices are they being used effectively, and actually do they need any maintenance support associated to them. We have two product offerings within our portfolio, and this is one here. This is our AVS, Asset Visibility Service. The screen is showing you that we have, in this case, 64 devices registered on the system. 27 out of those 64 are actually already in use. 24 are outside of their contract area. There is none in the repair workflow, and we have one left in the spare pool. So if I'm a manager or an area of a retailer and I'm coming up to my busy period, I'd like to know where my devices are. Do I need any maintenance or support with them? So this screen now shows you our operational visibility. It gives a lot more detail about each individual device. As you can see here, you can set up alerts. So 48% of the installed base have critical batteries. There are 81 active devices, but there's some issues with some of those. 6% are underutilized and 90% are out of contract. Again, areas that I can drill down into at a greater level of detail. I can create multiple different sites, so I can look at my whole suite and I can see how many core devices are in use at those particular sites and associated utilization.